Hello Gemini, welcome to your July 2026 general reading. Thank you so much for joining me. My name's Michelle and this is Gypsy Insights Tarot. Gemini Sun and Rising, Moon and Venus as well, for those of you who are checking that out. Let's see what's going on. General messages here for Gemini, for the sign of Gemini, Sun and Rising, for the month of July 2026, second half of the year, guys. Whoa. Whew. Time is just going crazy. Gemini, let's see. The messages around Gemini. I want to thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments, and so let's see what's going on for Gemini for the month of July 2026 for Gemini, please, Spirit. Gemini, Sun and Rising. Okay, let's take a look. I'm going to get some oracle cards first off, and let's see what is the energy around Gemini, please. The energy around Gemini, Spirit. Oh, okay. Don't like to see that. We've got feeling a bit like an outsider. That could be a Five of Pentacles energy. It says on this card, misfit, loner, or wanderer. Now, I don't feel that you're a misfit, Gemini. No, not with this sense of optimism. Some of you are just being on the outside looking in, and you know what? It doesn't look too bad. Especially if you're taking yourself out of the kind of mainstream thought process at the moment. You could be taking yourself off social media, and that's going to do a body good. Or Gemini, will it ever? You could be taking yourself away from a particular friends group, or disassociating from some really negative people at this time. And you know what? It's good. It's very good. So people may even be calling you maybe a loner at this time, but you know what? I don't think you're worried about it. Not even a little bit here, Gemini. Let's see. Yeah, you're winning. Now, sometimes that happens, Gemini. You know, if you're doing good, you may have recently completed a project. You may have recently done something that you'd been wanting to do for ages, and you've accomplished it. There is a great sense of success around this Six of Wands. And you know what? People around you may not be celebrating that success with you, but who the F cares, guys? Because if they're putting you on the outside, you're the winner's circle here, and they are the well, let's use the L word. Oh, it's this person here. Queen of Cups in reverse. Quite an emotionally manipulative person, I would say. They don't have to be a water sign, but of course they could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this person is jealous. Okay. Now, the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. I think you've been on the fence, Gemini, about whether or not you want to be around this person. Page of Swords in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. Oh yeah, I feel like you're disassociating from someone here, Gemini. Yeah, you may have found out some information about this individual. You may have found out what they've said about you, or about what you've been doing. This is someone that could be around your home. You may be finding out something about this person, some information which allows you to act upon it, and it's a positive thing. For some of my Geminis, you've wanted to be free of a situation for a while, free of a certain person, and now you have the information in order to do it. It seems like it may have happened, whatever this was, it may have happened while you were out or while you were away. You may have been traveling, or this person may have been traveling. I don't feel you were together. But it looks like you're finding out some information which is very helpful. It's of assistance. We've got the Lovers in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. Well, it's all about facing reality about a certain situation. Yeah. You know, there could have been some cheating going on here, guys. Queen of Cups in reverse can certainly be someone who is a cheater. It's coming to light. We've got the Sun, but we have the Ace of Pentacles here. Look, guys, I feel like there's somebody around you that you've been around, but you've been kind of wanting to get away from, but Gemini, you haven't been able to. You've been keeping it going, but you're going to find out some information, or you have already found out the information that you need in order to see the reality of a situation and move on. And the Ace of Pentacles tells me that it's an opportunity for you to move on to something else, Gemini, that looks quite good. Let's see where all of this is going for Gemini. Yeah, you know what, it feels like whatever this was, it didn't really fit you, it didn't suit you. This person may have had quite a different sort of group of friends as well, and like you didn't mix with their friends, Gemini. They didn't mix with yours. We've got transition. Tried to come up in reverse though. We've got the cauliflower here. So yeah, I feel like you are transitioning from this situation. They are a bit problematic though, this Queen of Cups in reverse. Now, it can be male or female. It's not meant to be gender specific, so let's get some information. I don't feel like it's them that's the outsider. I feel that you always felt like the outsider here with this person, their group of friends. You're seeing the reality of the situation, that don't ignore the incompatibilities here, Gemini. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. Yeah. This person may be putting ideas into your head, or they may have put ideas into your head in the past, which you're successfully overcoming. They may have been quite emotionally manipulative to make you feel like you weren't enough, or you weren't part of their group. I get that they isolated you socially, or well, they went out with their friends quite a bit. I feel like they didn't invite you, or they didn't take you out much. So it wasn't much social activities where it was just the two of you. It was like this person and their friends always seem to show up. Yeah, I feel this is the person. They're quite controlling as well, Gemini. Yeah, I feel that they've tried to control you and this situation and sabotaged it. Yeah, they need to back off, regroup, and give this situation some breathing room. Now, for some of you, this could be cross-watching. It could be a Gemini that's doing this to you, so keep that in mind. For some, you could be distancing yourself from this individual because they've been overly controlling, which has sabotaged this. Yeah. Let's see, any other messages here for Gemini? Surrender to joy. Yeah, this looks good, guys. I mean, I think that this person, because you felt quite isolated or alone for some time, it's really shone a light with that Sun card on what you don't want. And you're facing reality here. You're embracing a new start. And you're looking at a consciousness of optimism, and you're surrendering to joy here. A key to positive change is to let joy in and savor it. Yeah, I think you're actually going to savor the opportunity to get out of this situation. You are. Yeah, I think that is this information that you're going to get is actually going to make you smile, because it's like, oh, yeah, I actually anticipate that this is going to be very, very good for me. You know, yeah. It's a little hard because you're still dealing with this person. It's a transition. and this person may be trying to control the transition, but ultimately you will achieve more joy here. You have to get through a little bit of a hard time here, Gemini, but it'll be worth it in the end. I mean, look, the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles, Gemini. Let's see, any other messages here for Gemini, please? Messages for Gemini. Okay, we have Morgan Le Fay. Embody the divine feminine. Yes. Okay. That feels like you. I mean, this reminds me of Athena. And Athena always reminds me of the Queen of Swords, Gemini. See this woman with this owl? Yeah, Morgan Le Fay. You know, it's interesting. I was just watching an interview with Helen Mirren the other day, and she played this part in her youth. So you may want to seek out that. It's a little racy, that movie, I think. Had Liam Neeson and some other people in it that were very, very young at the time. So, embodying the divine feminine, well, what does that mean? For some of you, you're studying the magical and healing arts. You're learning how to perform rituals to shift and shape reality according to your will. Be the priestess you were born to be and honor the great goddess in all that you do. Morgan Le Fay is the priestess of the sacred island of Avalon and the goddess of the Celtic afterlife. She's featured very prominently in the Arthurian legends, but Morgan Le Fay actually predates the King Arthur stories. She's presided since ancient times. Yeah, the goddess of magic, healing, life, death, visions, dreams, moon, water, and the earth. So this card of Morgan Le Fay wants you to understand that you have an important role to play in your own life. This role can best be described as priestess. So claim this role, live it. Until you do that, you won't quite feel like yourself. So you're transitioning here. You're transitioning, which is hard. It's hard to be in that in-between state, leaving behind the old you. For some of you, you've felt like you've walked alone for some time in this world, Gemini, but you're coming into your true path, which is this priestess energy. You know, the priestess is not someone who fits in everywhere. The priestess is stillness. The priestess is someone who isn't afraid to walk their own path and walk it alone. Yeah. Balance, of course, is the essence here when we live in reality. So for some of you, you're moving on from people and situations which don't resonate with you, with your spirituality anymore, but you do have to combine that with practicality, of course. We can't live completely isolated and alone. We need to fuel ourselves. We need to find some connections. We also need to make sure that we have enough to live, to survive. So balance is of the essence here, Gemini. So Spirit is saying, by all means, step into this transition, but try not to take yourself and spirituality too seriously. It's like the balance between taking it seriously and not taking it seriously enough. There's moderation there is the key. Take it seriously, but not too seriously. Be light. Don't cling to dogma at this time. That's the key. Because, you know, this outsider influence, it can become so isolating and so it lacks joy. You know, it lacks optimism. If someone's too dogmatic, if they cling too much to rituals, beliefs, structure, there's an energy here of letting go of that so that you can allow other viewpoints to come in here, Gemini. Especially if it's you that has had the desire to control an outcome. You know, true priestess energy is not just knowing, it is listening without talking. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm going to get some more cards here, guys. Yeah, you don't want to become too much of an outsider, because that takes away joy from your life, you know. Healing, the fountain of rejuvenation, which I always see as the Ace of Cups. I was having a conversation with someone the other day where I mentioned Judgment and the Ace of Cups, and they said, "Oh no, that's a terrible combination." I'm like, "What?" that's the most healing combination in the deck, I feel. Let me know what you think, guys. Am I completely off base there? I don't feel like I am. Yeah, healing, fountain of rejuvenation, healing. A healing transition is occurring, and you will succeed in this. Healing on all levels, and it can come in many forms. You know, healing is unfolding, a situation is being resolved. Healing, it feels very natural. Healing energy in nature has, well, when you think of nature has the ability to heal itself. And you're a part of that natural world, so you have that innate ability to heal yourself. Now, often healing needs to occur on our inner cells before it can manifest on the outside. So to assist in that process, you may need to tread the course of life alone here for at least a little while. To assist this, let go of what feels out of balance in your life. So for some of you, you could be letting go of people or things around you that are not compatible with your spirituality at this path. Hold a vision of what you desire. Be ready to accept it. Healing and vitality will enter your life. During this stage, it's like you're in this transition. It's like you're in that cocoon stage before you have your wings, Gemini. So it's like you're getting a glow up. You're transitioning. When you come out of this stage, you will be glowing. There will be a youthful renewal. You'll start to feel so much better about yourself. For some of you, you're going through a detox, a spiritual detox, which can manifest in many kind of ways in the body. So don't be, always see a doctor, of course, if you have particular concerns. But for some of you, that it's just minor things that you're thinking, gosh, where's that coming from? It's because you're going through a transition. And for some of you, it could be, of course, the menopause as well. Going through that won't be for everyone. Take it as it resonates. And that's not a dirty word, guys. I mean, I recently did a reading and I got so much pushback from people. It's not a dirty word. It's a natural part of life. And it certainly, on the other side of it, it's a transition, but on the other side is this glowing energy, this youthful renewal. It's not turning into a wizened old crone here. Oh, gosh. Gemini, no. So anything that you work on when it comes to mind, body, and soul at this present time, it's supporting. There's no need to struggle. The universe has your back. Have faith that all is well here. There's every reason to believe so with that card of optimism. Let's see any other messages here for Gemini. A new romantic cycle, yes. Could be with a Libra, of course, but more often I see this card as a balanced connection. Letting go of anything or anyone that is not in balance with you and going towards something that is. Confidence, of course, is your key to success in going through this transition. You do seem to have this person around you who is attempting to control you. Be mindful of that. Have faith in your dreams. Yes. Let's see any other messages here for Gemini, please, Spirit. Divine consciousness. Well, everything I just said about Morgan Le Fay. On this card it says interconnection. Yeah. At the moment there is a transitional stage where you're feeling more outside, like an outsider, but that's not going to be forever, guys. There's going to be a time for you to step back into interconnectedness, interconnection, expansion. The sun is the light. The light shows the way to oneness and to expansion, to a new romantic cycle as well here, Gemini. Let's see, any other messages for Gemini? It's like you're going to find a fountain of youth. Woo, Gemini. Miracles. Yeah. Wow. Yes, please. Are you finding some sort of magical potion, magical elixir? I don't know. It feels like it to me, guys. It feels like a total reset when it comes to mind, body, and soul, Gemini. It's any problems that you have now are temporary. How can I be more flexible right now? Yeah, going through this change. What are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go, especially of controlling people. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Today's soul action. Remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. And it says do some yoga, but you know, if you're not into yoga, if you're not that flexible, do something else that makes you feel good, that gets your body moving, gets you out in the sunshine there. Gemini, I am going to leave it there. Wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can reach out to me. My links are down below, or you can Google me, Gypsy Insights Tarot on Etsy. You can email me for specials, especially if you're an Aussie. I'll give you some special pricing. Let me know that you are an Aussie. Don't pretend, guys. I'll know. Aussies cannot be replicated. And if you're Aussie in America, you have to pay in American dollars. Sorry. It's just the rules. Okay, guys, I wish you all the very best. Please do take care. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, especially if you'd like to claim the energy of this reading. Thank you so much, Gemini. Bye for now.